1, 2. Hello. Welcome to a video. I haven't posted a video since I was in my old apartment. I am now in a new apartment, and long story short, I had this whole intention of getting back on YouTube and blah, blah, blah. And then George Floyd died, and my priorities shifted a bit, and it is now mid-August, and I really could not wrap my mind around doing anything that didn't have to relate to Black Lives Matter for the past 2.5 months. I've been painting a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen those. Anyways, this is the video, vlog, whatever, of me making my George Floyd piece. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that now. It's a biracial woman. My father is Black. At first, like the first day or so, it was like, do I even say anything? Is this really my place? That's always the struggle I've had. But kind of rather quickly, I came to the realization that though I view myself as biracial and I equally value both parts of my identity, I don't always get to choose how society perceives me. And as we've seen time and time again, wrong place, wrong time, wrong person, whatever, I don't get to make that choice for myself. And that can be very difficult to realize, but it's the truth. And so the only way I can really process my emotions is through art. And I was very sad and I was very upset. And I cried for weeks straight, watching videos on TikTok and Instagram and whatever after everything started happening. But through art, I'm able to express that and kind of work through it a little bit. Okay, so I'm almost done. I'm on the Y in Floyd. This is better, right? I don't know. Okay. I'm almost done. I just did the Y. I'm working on the Y in Floyd. And I just realized that I put a name in twice. Not only that, but twice in the same letter. So I literally would have just written the name like 20 minutes ago and I just redid it again. But I read the description on the website, that one of the websites that I'm using to find names. I read the description of what happened to him. Basically, police officers mistook him for a serial rapist. They went to go arrest him. He went to remove his wallet to show identification, and they shot at him 40 plus times, and 19 bullets actually hit him. So I'm gonna leave both names in there because I just feel like he deserves that.
Monarchy has made absolute bucket loads of cash on the slave trade. But, fortunately, many of them were killed in the Battle of Qasr el-Kebir in Morocco during one of the Crusades. One last thing I'll mention.
Here we go. Okay, so it's the morning of technically the third day, but I really had to take a break yesterday because there was a bunch of family coming over, and I have the beginnings of carpal tunnel syndrome, and in the interest of longevity and like not having to get surgery or whatever you have to do for that, I kind of took a day off because my hand is in so much pain, but it's okay. On a pain level, I'd say it's a 3. I'm being dramatic. But anyway, so with these letters, I just wanted to say this because I'm probably gonna forget, but with the letters, so basically if you start digging into this, obviously there's so much that you're not taught in schools, especially in America. Even if you go to a fairly forward school, standardized testing is just up. So there's a lot that I just never learned. Anyways, as I'm digging, obviously there's more and more names that I want to put on it. And I was realizing that I was going to run out of space to do the very base level of what I wanted. So I had to redraw the lines. So I ended up, this was the initial line for the Y and the initial line for the O, and I ended up extending them so that I would have more room to put in some more names. like this. I changed this. So now this was the original line, and this is the new line, so that there's that much more space because I can fit half a name in there. And I just want to be able to put in at least the minimum, which, to do the math, can I try and do it now? I think each name has an average of 13 each letter has an average of 13 names in it. So you can do that math because I got things to do right now. I had the idea of like the warpy text from a post I saw on Instagram and some other projects I've worked on this past year. And then I had the idea of including all these other names. So a lot of the names are other Black men and women who have been shot or killed by police officers. But it also includes people like Martin Luther King and some lesser known names of people who have fought for civil rights, and also people who have passed away in the fight for civil rights. When George Floyd died, at first, it was like, okay, there goes another one, which sucks that that's my thought process. But what really made me feel so much more emotions was seeing how people were reacting. And that really moved me because for the first time in my life, it seemed like people besides Black people actually cared. And to see that shift happening for so many people almost for the first time was really moving. And I wanted to make something that kind of reminded people that, hey, this is not the first time this has happened. This has been happening for centuries in our country. And I wanted to remind people of all the progress that has been made and the people that have given their lives or had their lives taken in this fight. And I think it also has a little bit of a meta thing because, in each letter of George Floyd's name, there are names. And in each name, there are more letters. And in each of those letters could be more names because there are just so many people that have lost their lives. So I just wanted to do something about it. And that's what I did. I made this art piece. And I have shirts and posters available for the months of June and July. I think total it's over $400 have been donated. So I haven't chosen the organization for August yet, but if you want to go get a shirt, they are limited edition. I am running out of sizes, so if you want one, go ahead and get one. If you want a poster, great. That's awesome. Even if you just want to follow me on Instagram, that's great support for me as an artist. So that's it. This is short and sweet. I just wanted to share. I have more videos coming, I think, now that I can wrap my mind around other things and I'm not just consumed by everything that's happening. So thank you so much for watching. If you watched all the way through, you're a real one. And go ahead and follow my Instagram. I also have a sticker club that I just started over on Patreon. So if you want to help me in my freelance art career, you can go ahead and support me for about a cup of coffee a month. It's not that bad if you ask me. Follow my TikTok. And I'll be posting more videos about my straws and also racism and Black Lives Matter because that's all that I want to do right now. So I will be doing that. Milo, come say goodbye to the people. No. It's me and you against the world. Here he is. Say bye, Milo. Milo. Say bye. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.